Welcome to another episode or simp or no. I will not disclose any personal information that the people has voluntarily given to me. Also, when you send your stories in, please puncture it and edit your stories when you send them in. Also, if you want to send any stories in, send them in to simporno@gmail.com. You will always remain anonymous.
Only you will know your story.
Only you. Dan the man, bro. First of all, let's get to our sponsors.
Well, let's give a shout out to No Joke Landscape Services. You know what I'm saying? You want to get you want to have your front looking like the White House. You want to keep the HOA up off your back. You make sure you dial 314-203-3191. Tell them that the Simple Now
Podcast sent you.
Now they get you together, tighten you up.
That would definitely tighten you up, trim you up, get you together. Dan the man, bro. Those of you who watch the show, I normally do a hypothetical, talk about it, and then we go right into the story. Normally. This particular episode, again, we are from St. Louis, Missouri, and basically what literally just happened yesterday. I'm sorry, Friday. Literally Friday, what just happened Friday was we just had a major traumatic. It looked like it's a war zone. We had I don't know what cold tornado we just had.
I'm going to say it like this. Being from St. Louis, it's 2025.
Yeah.
I understand what the people in Louisiana went through in 2005 when Katrina hit.
Yeah. Because right now we are in a state of emergency. People lost
Everything. Houses uprooted, lives lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, condolences to my partner Reg Lowe, his mom's. You know what I'm saying? She lost her life. My church member in church.
Yeah.
She was in church, like, trying to do her thing, help out.
Right.
Miss Pat straight lost her life, you know what I'm saying? And that's just that with me. It's the whole city has been touched, like, for real.
Yeah, definitely. This gonna humble a lot of people.
This should humble a lot of people.
This gonna humble a lot of people. This also is going to test your faith in whatever religion you believe in.
Facts.
This is going to test your religious beliefs. And then not only, it's just so many different things we can sit here and man, bro.
We be complaining about the dumbest shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I can't even not be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be complaining about the dumbest shit. We be doing the dumbest shit. But when something real come on, it's like we don't ever be like standing up or doing what's really needed. Like,
Right.
I just shot a video on my story on my Facebook, and I was like, y'all know what's going on. I'm in the hood. The hood need help. Like, we need help.
West
you know
St. Louis, yeah.
Yeah.
And Clayton was hit,
Bless
but they
every
not
area
really.
that was hit. But I'm like, y'all say y'all love these areas where y'all be at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely finna get on this for real. Like, go help that neighborhood out.
Right.
Everybody be up there in Old Fallon Park, fucking Old Fallon Park up. Go up there and pull some of the branches to the side and help them people get, you know what I'm saying, get the roads clear or something. Like, it's old folks that lost everything. Youngsters, people, everybody lost something. Like, hey, this ain't the time to be on nothing tough right now. We need to humble ourselves, drop these egos, and come together as a city and as a unit and help one another. Drop this smoke. Everybody say they want smoke and this, and everybody got ops and this and that and the other. The op just came through and just touched the city. So now what we finna do?
Right.
What we finna do? That's the real smoke right there.
That is literally.
That's the real smoke.
The real smoke. Literally.
We ain't got no smoke with no human beings. That's the real smoke that just came through here and turned the whole city upside down to see what we was gonna do. Just shook us upside down by our ankles and dropped all the money out of our pockets and just was looking at us now like, what we gonna do?
Literally, I mean, dude. So what was again Friday?
Yep, Friday, May 16th.
Literally, I don't know what category they put these different storms in. I'm sorry, not storms, tornadoes. What category it was, but normally here when we hear the sirens, we like, ah man, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? And going about our day. No sirens even went off.
And that's crazy. I wouldn't even
No sirens went off at all. 5 minutes, literally, just destroyed at least, and I'm gonna say at least until next year. At least until next year.
Oh yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Bro, yeah.
Like,
We
y'all
still clean up next summer.
And the news not even really barely scraping the surface.
They not televising nothing because you know why? It's not in an area that's affected by them. I'ma just say it. I'ma
You said
just say
them,
it.
huh?
It's not in an area affected by them.
Right.
They can still go get their Starbucks. They can still go to LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, or whatever.
Right.
They ain't got to worry about going to Dollar General. They ain't got to worry about going to Saul's. They ain't got to worry about going to get gas station, save a lot.
Right.
They ain't got to worry about going to Julia Davis Library. They ain't, this ain't their area. It's not affecting them, so it's not going to be publicized. And we don't stick up and say nothing enough to publicize the stuff the right way.
Right.
That's why I'm glad that we actually got a podcast for things that go on like this, because you know I go live on Facebook on my own and be babbling out. But no, I'm glad we actually have a platform for this.
So we can go ahead and let the people know that's from other states, across the country, everything. Because like I say, we always say the news always make it. And honestly, I'll be honest, like we always have tornadoes. And we like, yeah, bro, we got a tornado.
Because they be in the rural areas.
They be in them areas where we ain't.
You know the last time a tornado hit here?
What, 1920?
Nope, 2011 or 10, something like that. And I remember that.
That's right.
Yeah, and it came through because
That's
the girl I
right.
was dealing with at the time, the tree in front of my house, it fell over on her car and cracked her 2 windows. I had to replace her windows because I had just left her house to go check on my mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because something was just weird. And I'm like, as soon as I get there, literally, I park the car, I go in the house, I hear woo. So as I'm hearing this, I'm like, what the hell is this noise? I open the door. I had I think it's like an oak tree, whatever it was. No, pine tree.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pine tree's
Any
thick.
tree, yeah.
I seen the pine tree bent backwards. Like,
Right.
it wasn't broke. It wasn't leaning.
Just
It
bent.
was bending. It was on the way to break. And it finally snapped. Bow, boom, landed on her car. This was 2010, 2011.
So that was 2010, 20. Okay.
So that was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And it came through just like this.
This
quick,
quick.
fast.
And out of there.
Did a little damage, but
But
this
nothing.
here,
Right. This
here?
top. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. This top stand. This
like
ain't.
2011, that was a jab.
Right.
This here was a fucking knockout punch.
First swing.
Yeah.
First swing knockout on one of them Tyson fights.
This was a first round KO.
Yeah,
right
this was
here.
the first round. Literally, look, soon as this ding get up there, boom, he out, just like that. And then you got to think about too, right? All the people that lost their house, all the people that lost their businesses, all the people that just was starting a business or rehabbing anything.
True.
Now, let's be honest right now.
Come on, because I got
A
something on the side.
lot of people don't have the proper insurance.
Yeah, they sure don't. But here's the good thing. I'm glad you said that, right? Do you know in certain insurances, they will not cover things of this nature because it is an act of God.
Right. So you already like with a business anyway, especially as something like this, like you just gotta have money put aside just in case for things of this nature. But if
Money
you
and
starting a
relationships.
business,
You gotta have money and relationships. You gotta have relationships with people that know how to do certain things. Because
Facts.
even if you ain't got the
Facts.
money, if I ain't got the 6,500, you know what I'm saying, for
Right.
you to come in here, bro, and redo this floor, hey, I can at least give you $1,000 and off my word. You know, I'll pay you back, and you can get people to come in here and knock this whole floor out for me. You feel me?
relationships is definitely a major factor in business, especially in what we doing as well too, bro.
Yes.
So being the people like we are, we're people friendly. So we'll definitely have a conversation with you and pick your brain.
Most definitely.
But man, back to that though, a lot of people don't have insurance, so people are either gonna move out of town, or they gon' the ones that actually did it right, and then in a situation they like, man, I ain't rebuilding because it's gonna cost too much money to rebuild. They just gonna go to another location. But what about the ones
Who can't do that?
can't do it, but they was all about the community? What about them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
That
a good
was
question.
that was sitting here helping out the kids in the community. They was very, very active. They was always volunteering, but they just lost everything, and they know they ain't got insurance to rebuild. What about them?
Right. That's a really good question. Because the question I was going to hit even deeper than that.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, what about the people who straight didn't? There's already homeless people out here, period.
Right.
Think about all the homeless people who just got caught up in that tornado. Bro.
Yeah.
They already ain't got nowhere
Where
to
to
go.
go.
They had no shelter in the first place.
Yep.
Like, come on now. Then they probably got no family or contact with their family. So how many unaccounted people are out here missing in St. Louis right now due to this tornado?
So on the news, this is what they said, y'all, and they said 5 people, right, were killed in this, and 500 people was injured.
I know 2
No.
for sure. And I know
No.
them numbers cannot
No.
be correct.
No, those numbers they are still finding people in houses,
I bet. So I don't even know why they even try to get
and it's a possibility that they won't find like
a lot of
a
people.
lot of people. You know what I mean? So like, man,
Tell you, bro. Like
this rough.
It
This
took
rough,
them-
bro.
it is. It's rough. And it's sad, bro.
This is, man.
It's sad, bro. Like, man, it's a sad week for St. Louis, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's been going down low key in my life personally since.
And they've
last
been
Sunday.
looting. Like,
Come
come
on,
on,
man.
Yeah, they've been looting. It's like, really?
This ain't the time for this.
It's
shit.
like, really?
Like, why?
I seen it all through Facebook.
Man.
I'm like, why?
And it's just pathetic, bro. Like, and it's tasteless. And it shows a lack of class, a lack of discipline, lack of morals, all of that. Like, they just go to show that you just a scrambler, a bottom
Right.
feeder. Like, come on, man. Because if that was your shit, you wouldn't want nobody touching none of yours.
Right.
Come on, man.
I'm not. And then too, like, like why this going on? It's like, so basically, since y'all don't know, I'm a briefly get y'all together on. So we got different parts of St. Louis that got hit the worst and got hit the least, right? Now we're gonna start with Clayton. Clayton is like your suburban downtown area where, you know, your lawyers, your surgeons, things of that nature. I don't want to go too much into it like that, but the good.
That's the middle class.
Right. That's your middle class. They got hit.
That's middle class.
Yeah, they got hit, and you know, I think they electricity was off. I don't know why I keep saying they, but anyway, electricity was off, all that. They can rebuild in a month. You know what I'm saying? Tops, probably. I ain't gonna say a couple months.
2
More
weeks.
than that. But
Stop
anyway,
playing. That's
you said 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Stop playing.
2 weeks. Anyway, so then now you trickle down to West St. Louis and North St. Louis. Now, now a lot of people gonna say, man, it was a conspiracy because they was already putting up speed bumps, so you can't. We talked about this on the last podcast, Dan and man, how you can't speed through the city no more because they took the lanes away,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So
back in the day growing up, Kings Highway was 3 lanes going north, 3 lanes going south.
Right. It's
With the middle median included.
right. Yeah. So now that's 1 lane and a turning lane.
No, it's 2 going. They cut 1 lane off. There's 2 lanes.
2 lanes in a turning lane. Yeah, that's it.
At certain intersections.
Right.
Certain intersections now ain't no lights where it was a light, or you can't turn where you used to be able to turn. Like,
Right. Yeah, they cut that off.
Shit
So,
weird.
like I said, it trickled down from the north side to the west side. And when I say, you can sit here and say, like, it's been a lot of development going on for the past 10 years now, basically, if you really want to run it down, right? So when they start
I would say
putting
15 because Rankin started buying.
I mean,
providers.
but look where how everything, like far as in the lanes, and then they fixing all the sidewalks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you start seeing that, y'all already know gentrification is coming, right? Now, and they doing this to the areas that's predominantly black, literally everybody. Now you have your sprinkle of, you know what I'm saying, but predominantly all black. Now, it was a lot. We got a lot of vacos, a lot of. We ain't gonna sit here and say it was, you know, it was the great area. This was good, but at the end of the day, a lot of people gonna put in conspiracy that this happened for a reason because they was basically tired of all the craziness, all the shit, you know, crime in the area. Up, we top 3 still. You know what I mean? And these are the areas where, again, where the tornado hit. Like the big areas. So let's go back to what Dan the Man was saying about the rebuild.
Yeah, like my church.
No,
my church is 121 years old. And just looking at that building,
they probably not gonna
they
rebuild.
gonna have the best bet.
Relocate.
The best bet would be to just knock that down and just start from ground one. Salvage the good bricks, good stone that we got, and it's still right there that we can use. But nah, because right now, in the way that storm has hit that building, but that structure is not stable no more.
So you got so it's gonna cost more to rebuild than to just knock it down and start all over.
For sure,
Basically.
and it's sad because it's so much, bruh.
Houses,
My church has been there since 1904. There's so much history inside that church.
Yeah.
Let
Man.
alone I got baptized in that church.
Yes, sir.
You came and seen me
Yeah.
get that water in that church.
Yeah. I'm seeing you there.
Like, man,
But yeah, y'all, it's just somebody also asked me to. I'm gonna get a little bit off subject, man. Somebody also asked me the other day, for the podcast. They asked me about, hey, you know, I know supporting is liking and commenting, but do you guys have a Cash App or a Venmo? I was like, nah. He was like, well, you should consider, you know, throwing that out there. So, let us know what y'all think about that. We don't have a Cash App or a Venmo. We just like your support just from the likes and the comments and the subscription. You know what I'm saying?
word of mouth too.
Work right. So if y'all want us to throw that up there and y'all want to give us $1 or something, you know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. You know what I mean?
Anything you want to donate.
Anything you want to donate, that's
not an obligation.
it's not an obligation here. But dude did ask me that though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That just means to me that he felt like he wanted to help donate. So, and on top of that too, definitely throw that out there. Anything that you all choose to donate to us, that's not going out of pocket. That's going straight towards this podcast.
Right.
New mics, new this, new that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So, but yeah, just to throw that out there, man. That just kind of threw me off because I'm thinking he gonna talk about something totally different.
That just threw me off.
and he came to me with that, I was like, dang, okay.
That
But,
was the hypothetical for me today.
Yeah, no hypotheticals, man. Let's get to the story, man. Let's get to the story, bro.
Hey guys, I've been watching the podcast since episode 19. So my boyfriend is 23 and I'm 21. We have been together for about a month and he is really big into the gym. Well, now he wants me to get into the gym, and don't get me wrong, I'm interested in being more active, but I don't want being healthy and working out to be my entire life. I honestly hate the gym and would rather go running rather than lifting weights. He has sent me so many gym couple reels where both couples were completely ripped, and realistically, I don't care for their lifestyle. He goes to the gym every day, and I would probably go max 3 days. I'm also getting the feeling that he's turning me into a project since he tells me I should work on my gym gut and how we can do it together and he can help me. I'm just in a weird spot because yes, I would love to have a big butt from going to the gym, but I'm also kind of sad that he wants to change my physical appearance. I just need some more opinions. I'm kind of lost. For background, we have moved pretty fast and are on the same page about everything else, but this one thing, so it kind of feels like he loves me for my personality.
So this is not a simple no
subject or
cool. Anything.
That's
and
cool.
Right, that's cool.
We take any story that y'all gonna bring to us.
Yeah.
That's no issue. So,
Man. So she been with dude for a month.
yeah.
And everything's going good so far, but he just going crazy on the gym stuff.
Yeah, but see, like, this my thing. Y'all not together. Y'all dating.
Even if y'all in a 1 month relationship.
I'm calling it dating because y'all only been together for a month. You're still in a super puppy love stage. Neither one of you knows each other.
Yeah.
Everything that everyone is going, I mean, don't get me wrong, everything else is cool, like you said. Everything else is cool, but just one situation, you know what I'm saying? It's about this gym stuff. You don't got no problem working out, but he want to work you out way more than what you willing to work out. But this the thing, when you met him, this is what he was doing.
Right.
So,
Really?
so when you met him, this is what he was doing.
Uh,
So it's like you can't really fault him for that. It's just you just gotta really break it down to him, let him know that, hey, that's cool and all, but that shit ain't for me. I come here, come there. You know what I'm saying? And if he agrees with it, then that's cool. But if he don't, then yeah, he probably is just with you for your personality. And I don't know what you want to.
that's some y'all a
Dude,
month
behind-
in. Like,
Yeah, y'all just a month in. Man.
I mean,
I'm not even gonna lie. You can leave him tomorrow,
right.
and go find somebody and be with them for a month that loves everything about you and is gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, baby, you go work out 3 times a week. I only work out once a month."
Or I don't work out at all.
Exactly. And they looking at you
You're
like,
like, okay.
and they looking at you like, "Oh, you the shit.
Right.
Oh, you tight." So like, I mean, I ain't saying break up with the guy nothing because I don't know personally. I don't know the ins and outs. It's just the timing.
Sound like they pretty cool though.
Yeah, and it sound like y'all
Sound
really
like they
cool.
rocking except
So
for
I'm
the
definitely
gym.
I'm definitely not gonna be like just walk away. But I suggest y'all have a conversation. Like you need to be able to have a straight conversation and let them know how it makes you feel. Like, look, when you say certain things, I understand what you say. You know what I'm saying? But it makes me feel like this. Can you probably word it a little different, or can you watch the way you're talking to me? Simple. Because asking the person nicely to watch the way you're talking to me shouldn't result in an argument. It's a simple, understandable question.
I think that she okay, Coach, so I can relate to this, right? I remember dating this chick, hella cool, laid back, good personality, just like her. She wanted me to go to the gym with her, right? Honestly, I'm not a gym person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather go hoop. You know what I mean? Run up and down the court, play some football. Like, I'm not really a gym person, so I literally had to tell her, like, hey, you know, I'm not going to the gym. And then, like, the times when she wanted to go to the gym, I went on it. But again, I just wasn't personally on that gym stuff. She is, and that's cool because that lets me know that you concerned about me, my health wise, and then you concerned about yourself health wise.
Right.
You concerned about making sure your body right because health is wealth. So that's kudos to old boy for really trying to influence you to get into the gym, because not only that
he cares about himself, but he
right,
cares about you.
But he care about you. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it that way too. Like, okay, you want me to help, and then she already going 3 times a week already.
Right.
So that's already a step, cause she probably wasn't going. You know what I mean? She probably wasn't going at all. So now she going 3 days a week. He just a gym rat. He just go every day.
Right.
You know, he want her to go to. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. For some people.
And on top of that, you gotta get to your body time and rest too.
Yeah. So but I'm pretty sure he probably doing arms one day, then skip, then doing legs, then skip, then doing
back. Chest.
For somebody that don't work out like that, not gonna be on that. I'm sorry, that's just not what's gonna happen. But y'all a month in, I think. I'm not gonna say that I think. I know y'all will be good. Bring it up to do. Let them know where you stand with it, and then go from there. You know what I mean? Like y'all. I mean, we really don't have enough longer advice to say about this because y'all a month in.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still, like you said earlier, y'all figuring each other out. Yeah. Still. Y'all still dating.
Right.
Basically still. So
y'all still don't even know each other's deep dark secrets
yet.
For real.
I mean, yeah.
Look,
probably not.
You may know a secret, but you don't know these person's ways.
Right. Not yet.
You can know something about a person, but you don't know how that person's gonna react to things.
And they still in their 20s.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Y'all fresh. Y'all fresh.
Yeah, y'all fresh, y'all young. So, but we definitely appreciate the story though.
For sure though.
For sure. Oh man, Dan the man, bruh. This storm, man, this tornado, bruh, this man, bruh.
That's why I had to shoot the pod today with the shades on. It wasn't even trying to be cool to look cool, bro. It was trying to make sure that just in case I decided to tear up by the things that I was saying, nobody see me. But I still wouldn't have gave it down though, because it's real life, bro. Like we're looking at Fox 2 on the news right now, looking at somebody's house that's condemned. You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing they can do.
It's crazy.
But it's your boy Stewie Chops.
It's your boy Dan the Man. Pray for St. Louis one time for the one time.
We out.